All right, good morning, Sumner County. I am live here doing a Friday feature. I finally snagged this guy. This was a super tough interview to get, but I think it's well worth the wait. He is a super great guy, and he definitely knows his stuff. So I tracked him down here at this gas station, which I've been known to do. All right, we're going live here. Mike Caudell, good friend here. He is with Fox News and Friends. Super hard guy to track down, but gracious enough to give me some time. Wanted to talk to him. Mike, tell me a little bit about what you do at Fox News and Friends.
Hold on, start with this. I'm gonna borrow your phone. She cornered me at a gas station. She's like, I'm gonna track him down.
I sure did.
Yeah, so I cover the greater transportation industry. So today I'm on a motorcycle. It's going to be an interesting day. So we've got a Ducati, an Italian bike, and we've got an American Harley Davidson. So, and I'm riding with a special someone, your husband.
Yes.
We're going to go down to Chattanooga. So I cover the auto industry. So I test drive cars every single week. Here in Gallatin, Hendersonville, you might see an unusual car that you've never seen before. So if you're in town and you see a brand new C8, I might be test driving it.
Yeah.
If you see a brand new Cadillac Escalade and you're like, I haven't seen that one before, it might be me test driving it. So every week I have a different car and I test drive them, and then I travel the country going live in studio in New York. So in Times Square, called Fox Plaza, I'll go into the city and I'll cover the auto industry. That, CNN, Fox, Detroit. I'm in Detroit every other week. I'll be in LA in a week and a half covering all of the cars you would have seen at the auto shows given the coronavirus pandemic.
Yep.
There's a ton of cars that are still hitting the market. Nobody's even aware that these cars are out there, so I'll be covering some really cool cars there.
So cool. What a fun job. Oh my goodness, this guy gets paid to do that, and he is the guru, the godfather of automotive. That's how we became friends, because obviously Chris and him hit it off, and just great friends. We're glad to have you here. I know you guys moved here a little over a year ago from California. So Mike, what I want to ask you really quickly, we're going into 2021. You know all about the automotive. Give us some tips just for upcoming cars for safety, features, reliability. What's your suggestion? I know we both got kids that are eventually going to be driving. What do you recommend? Maybe brand new, maybe a little bit older. I'm the budget savvy person, so give us a couple tips really quick.
Yeah, so here's what's really cool about going into 2021 is that even though we're still kind of in the tail end midst of this coronavirus thing, regardless of what you feel about it, it's impacted every part of the industry, right? So whether you're in the auto industry or just own, even here at a gas station, people have been under this kind of mandate with certain things. So what's interesting about the auto industry is it took a crush in March, April, and May. Like, it was just, numbers were down. But what automakers figured out is that we can at least incentivize people. People can't afford, to buy a car, so we'll offer a deferment, right? And that's carrying over into 2021. So if you want to buy a Ford vehicle, there's a 6-month deferment on payment. You can go and buy a vehicle and not have to make a single payment other than tax and license for 6 months.
Nice.
So the incentives are there for all the automakers. So the first thing is payment, right? So everybody wants to save a little bit and they want to get the best vehicle. So right now in the industry, there's all kinds of incentives. Go to an automaker's website and look and see what incentives are on there. Make sure you have those in your hand before you even go to the dealership. And the best part is you don't even have to go to a dealership now. Some automakers will deliver a car to your doorstep, which is great. So that's kind of step one. Then step two is determining what vehicle you want. It's all based on what your preferences are. If you have a family, you have a dog, you have certain specific needs, it just depends on what you want. So if you want a sport utility vehicle, the number one vehicle in 2020 and 2021 is going to continue to be the Kia Telluride. They've been sold out for 4 to 5 months. Three-row seating, beautiful look. The Telluride, great exterior, great motor under the hood. It's all about maximizing the amount of luxury that you can get with the best price, and so you get all that performance under the hood, smaller motor, but you're not buying it for that. So in the SUV category, I'd still put the Telluride in there. If you want to step it up into something a little bit more luxurious, I just test drove the 2021 Infiniti QX50, and I was shocked. My video actually that went out to news segments went out this morning, and I was shocked. The interior of this car is like, it rivals and in some cases surpasses a German vehicle. Like, it's amazing on the inside of this. So, I'd take a look at that. It starts at $37,000 and you can top it out at $60,000. So if you look at $37,000, you're looking at a monthly payment depending on your down payment between $500 and $700. So you can kind of mix that in there. So that's what I look at kind of in the luxury category. And if you're looking at sedans, you asked about kids a minute ago. If you're thinking about sedans, here's what's really cool is that the Nissan Sentra and a lot of these Japanese automakers, they pack so much safety and technology in these vehicles. Nissan has something called ProPilot. front crash avoidance with pedestrian detection, rear traffic alert with pedestrian detection. They have this brand new feature called it's a world debut. It's a look around. So the car basically allows you when you're parking to a parking spot to give you a 360-degree view of your car, and it helps you park into that spot. So
cool.
You know, these automakers are integrating all kinds of cool things in. Nissan Sentra definitely be a $20,000 vehicle, brand new with a ton of great tech.
Awesome. And I know we've got kids coming up. They're going to be driving. If you've got kids, so Mike, where can people follow you, see your information, kind of keep up with you?
At the Shell gas station here at Douglas Bend on Nashville Pike. This is where I broadcast. No, OurAutoExpert.com is the best place, and then on local news stations across the country. It just depends on where you're at. But the Our Auto Expert website is where myself and Nick Miles post most of our content.
Very cool, and he definitely knows his stuff. So I'm going to kind of go out on a limb here. I see your hat. You've got some awesome swag coming up. This is kind of your logo. Can we talk about it just a little bit?
We can, yeah, we can.
Rooster Nation, check it out. He's got some cool swag coming up, and I think you're still kind of in the works of.
Yeah. So when we moved from San Diego. We try not to tell too many people that we moved from California because we don't want to corrupt the system here. Tennessee is such an amazing place, so we live here to take advantage of the water. And this logo is Rooster Nation. My brother-in-law came up and I came up with it over the holidays last year because of all the bass boats here on Old Hickory and Prissy Priest and whatnot. And we're all into fishing, we're all into wakeboarding, we're all into skiing, we're all into fun water sports. And I think what's super cool about it is that we just saw this kind of empty hole in the apparel industry for things that are kind of cool. And we were like, you know what? Every time a boat went by, like our kids would be like, Rooster Nation! And they're like, hey, wait, hold on, there might be something there. So it's online, roosternation.com. You can order apparel on there right now. Next year, I think we're gonna, we'll go into a full launch next year. But there's stuff for guys, girls. Starting in the kids section, but hats, hoodies, t-shirts.
Very cool.
It's kind of fun stuff.
I know. I've been jealous.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, Chris has a couple of pieces, and I'm like, ooh, this feels warm. Hoping to get in on some of that in my size. But thanks so much, Mike. I'm so glad you're here in Tennessee. I know Chris is taking you out and about, heading east. Going to go do the Tail of the Dragon today. First time ever on a bike. I highly recommend it if you've not done it. 316 turns.
323.
In 11
What is it,
miles?
Chris? 323?
318 turns and 11 miles. East Tennessee. Head to the Smoky Mountains. That's where you're going to find it. It is a gorgeous weekend to be doing that. And thank you so much, Mike. As always, I told you I would track you down. And we got one more bike rider over here. Say hi, hun.
Hey, look.
Wave. All right, they're headed off this afternoon. Unfortunately, I am headed to work. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is your Sumner County Friday feature. If you ever have any questions thinking of buying and selling in the future in the next 12 months, give me a call. Even if you just have questions, I'm here, happy to help. 615-438-8728. Flora, I'm coming after you next. Remodeled your lake house. You did an awesome job, straight out of Pinterest. I need all the help I can get. You did an awesome job, so I'm coming after you next, girl. All right, thanks, Mike. Signing off. You guys be safe. Have a good time. Everybody have a great Friday, great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.